Chloe is discussing her business as a call girl, explaining that she must be able to please her clients with her words and actions. Catherine is a middle-aged gynecologist living in Toronto. She glances out of her window to see Chloe entering the hotel down the street with her clients. Catherine's husband, David, a college professor, lectures to a class in New York. At the end of the lecture, a female student says that some of the class wants to take him to dinner. He politely declines, saying he is supposed to return home. Catherine hosts a surprise birthday party for David, but she gets a call from him saying that he missed his flight and will not make it home in time. The next morning, Catherine finds her son Michael with his girlfriend. He says that David knows about his girlfriend spending the night. The relationship between Catherine and Michael seems strained. Catherine suspects David of having an affair after seeing a picture of him and a female student in a text message, saying thanks for last night. The next day after work, Catherine stops by the hotel bar where Chloe waits for potential clients. She wants Chloe to go to David's coffee shop in the morning and test his loyalty. At the coffee shop, Chloe meets David. Later that afternoon, Chloe describes the meeting with David to Catherine, saying he was friendly, but only mildly flirtatious, and that nothing really happened. Catherine asks her to meet with David one more time to see what he does. David and Catherine share a sip of scotch and reconnect, wondering when they stopped being the young lovers who always picked each other up at the airport. Catherine tells Chloe that she is feeling better about her relationship with David, and no longer requires Chloe to see him. But Chloe says she'd already met him again, and describes the encounter in more detail, disturbing Catherine. Catherine is trying to maneuver out of a tight parking space when Chloe gets on her bicycle and skins her knee. Catherine takes Chloe back inside to treat her wound. Later, Chloe is describing the meeting with David further. She tells how she kissed David and gave him a hand job. Catherine awkwardly asks for reassurance that Chloe is clean of any STDs, and Chloe promises to bring her medical documents. Lunching with friends, Catherine receives a text message from Chloe, asking her to meet her. Chloe tells her that she had sex with David and describes the encounter in explicit detail, but rather than causing Catherine more heartbreak, it arouses her. Chloe, feeling remorse, kisses Catherine, who abruptly leaves shocked. That evening, Catherine goes to the music recital where Michael is playing the piano on stage. Driven somewhat crazy by the haunting music, and by both David and Michael's responses at ignoring her, Catherine leaves before the recital is over. The upset Catherine meets Chloe and asks her to describe more about her encounters with David. Chloe, after sensually describing her moves, has sex with Catherine. Catherine returns home to find David waiting for her. He asks her if she's been unfaithful. Catherine becomes infuriated and tells him she's been meaning to ask him the same question. David declines to respond. The next afternoon, Chloe enters Catherine's office with flowers and asks her if she enjoyed the sex. Catherine admits that she did, but explains that their business is finished. Heartbroken, Chloe tells Catherine that she loves her. Catherine apologizes for miscommunicating, and Chloe leaves crying. Seeking revenge, Chloe goes to Michael's hockey practice. They flirt a bit. That night, at a coffee house, Catherine demands that David admit to having an affair. David denies the accusation. Chloe suddenly walks in, shocking Catherine. David apparently does not know Chloe. Catherine realizes that Chloe made up her encounters with David. Catherine apologizes to David and admits that she worried about him because she was getting older and more insecure. Then she confesses her sexual encounters with Chloe. David, shocked but understanding, embraces and kisses her. Catherine walks in on Chloe and Michael having sex. After sending Michael out, Chloe accuses Catherine of using her like a tool and pushing her away. Catherine apologizes and asks Chloe what she wants. She tells Catherine to kiss her. As Michael sneaks back into the room, Catherine pushes Chloe away. She falls against a large window and falls to her death. Several months later, at Michael's high school graduation party, Catherine is seen to be wearing Chloe's hairpin. Thanks for watching. To catch all the latest from us, subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified as soon as a new video drops. We'll see you in the next one.